Hey guys, it's Smurfs. Welcome back to Harpies and the Trees, where I review horror books with a supernatural focus. So I just got my copy of Served Cold. I have a short story in here. It's called Thou, and I'm really, I don't know, it's really special. You know, you don't normally see your name in a story you wrote in a book, especially when you're not really a writer. It's not something you really do, so it's really, really cool. I am actually going through all of the stories one by one and doing 60-second reviews, so if you're curious as to what the stories are about and maybe how I experience them when I read them, you can check those out on my TikTok, but I will also be doing a compilation for them, of course, for the channel. If you'd like to pick up a hard copy or download the ebook, the link is down in this description. I'm also 50 subscribers away from 5,000, which is super crazy. I didn't expect it to go so fast. I mean, it feels fast, like, I don't know, I'm not really good with time, but it feels really fast. I was like, oh, you know, maybe I'll do something special for it, because like in my mind, it was gonna be like way, way in the future. So I'm gonna think of something to do that'll be fun. I'll put some ideas together and you guys can let me know, you know, what you guys would like to see. So I'll do a poll for that at some point. Probably next week or so. So today is gonna be really fun because I have an unboxing and I feel like I haven't done an unboxing in like forever. I'm still waiting my Abominable box. Usually it comes by the end of the month that it was for, so it should be here soon. The Creepy Crate is here. This is what we're gonna be unboxing today. You can see there's a lot of custom stickers all over it. It was not easy to get this box delivered. And because I had to find out what all of the items were in the box so that I could provide DHL Germany with a itemized list of the contents, I do know what's going to be in the box, but I don't know the particulars. Like, I know there's a mug, but I don't really know what's on it, what it looks like, what kind of mug it is. So I'm kind of excited and intrigued to see if it will meet my imagination or not. Also, thank you so much to Creepy Crate for sending me this box for my honest opinion. I really appreciate it. Getting these boxes always makes my day brighter, so thank you. This was from my last video, which was the book review for The Last House on Needless Street and the others, and Elizabeth Sagewood, who is such a darling, she says, yes, I love that Needless Street spoke to you the same way it did to me. It was an incredible read and the creep factor was off the charts. And I think like that was something that I wasn't really expecting with it. I figured it was a mystery, that it was a thriller, you know, that there was gonna be some stuff going on, but I really was not anticipating that heavy creep factor. Amy McCaw, who is the author of Mina of the Undead, she said, I'm so intrigued by The Last House on Needless Street. I'm not a huge fan of sad books, so how sad are we talking? So I think like the sadness in like The Last House is that it's not like you're reading it and you feel sad. It's just like some of the situations and some of the things you learn about, you're like, oh, you know, like that is unfortunate, you know, like that's terrible. But it's kind of just real minimal. It's not really like a big part of the story, the whole sadness thing. I think it's a little bit more about the mystery and the intrigue and some of the storytelling and the way it tells it is specifically, I feel, to be creepy. I really think it's to be creepy. So I think it's mostly creepy with a little bit of sadness thrown in there. Okay, let's open up this box. I am so curious as to what the mug is gonna be. I'm hoping it has something spooky on it, or, you know, maybe even true crime would be cool too. The German customs have opened this box, so I hope it's all intact. Nothing's broken or missing. So this is what we see when we first open it up. All right, I'm gonna get to this t-shirt first. It's a white t-shirt, which is, it's a curse for me. I cannot wear white t-shirts. I ruin them the very first time that I wear them. I saw Goody Proctor with the devil and all I got was this lousy shirt. I don't know what this is referencing, I'll be honest. Goody Proctor. I think it is a small, so it's gonna be a little tight on me. more of a medium large. And here's a patch. It's Free the West Memphis 3. And I think I just recently saw that there's a documentary that's kind of, I don't know if it's reopening or rehashing the case, but there's some new evidence or new theories that are suggesting that the 3 men that were accused of this crime didn't do it. I don't exactly know the details, but I'm sure it'll be somewhere in the box. And we have a lip balm. Has this Egyptian eye. It's kind of funny because it just looks like a blind eyeball. It smells nice though. Okay. I feel like this is sort of like a mixed bag, but okay. Ooh. Here is the mug, and it's very heavy. Ooh. Oh my god, it is so big. Okay, check it out. It has like a pentagram with a demon on it. But look how big. It is really, really big. I don't think I have a coffee cup over here. This is a perfect teacup because I'm always using these. They're really hard to hold, obviously, because they're like super hot. So this is gonna be awesome. I love this. And I kind of like this, like, has a bit of a camping feel to it with the way the pottery is. It's really cool. It reminds me of the enameled metal camping stuff sometimes you can get. I love this. This is my favorite. All right, what happens to all the girls who go missing? True crime story. Ingenious, truly immersive, complex, disturbing, unexpectedly funny, and very smart. True crime story by Joseph Knox. Maybe this is the ebook download? I don't receive the emails to download the ebooks, but I guess I'm assuming this is the ebook that is available for this. And then we have a magnetic calendar that highlights the new moon and the full moon. So it's a moon calendar. It's pretty cute. Here is the spoiler card, but we'll wait on that. Okay, so it's actually for the book that we get in the box this time. And this is the true crime story. I know that Creepy Crate does a mystery box and a horror box, I think. And I think sometimes they switch it up. This is cool. They have some visuals. I always like when there's illustrations or photographs or anything. I don't know. It just gives the story a little bit more life, I guess, in some aspect. In the early hours of Saturday, December 17th, Zoe Nolan walked out of a party in the apartment where she's been living for 3 months. She was 19 and a student at Manchester University. She was never seen again. 7 years after her disappearance, struggling writer Evelyn Mitchell finds herself drawn into the mystery. Through interviews with Zoe's closest friends and family, she begins piecing together what really happened that night. But where some versions of events overlap, aligning perfectly with one another, others stand in stark contrast, giving rise to troubling inconsistencies. Shaken by revelations of Zoe's secret life and stalked by a figure from the shadows, Evelyn turns to crime writer Joseph Knox to help make sense of a case where everyone has something to hide. Zoe Nolan may be missing, presumed dead, but her story is just the beginning. So this has a publisher's note in the beginning, and it says, this amended second edition of True Crime Story includes wider context on the previously undisclosed role of Joseph Knox in the narrative, as well as his response to various allegations raised in the press. Further, source books can confirm that they and Mr. Knox have mutually agreed to conclude their business dealings and have no plans to undertake any future projects. And then there's like a message from the author, and he's kind of like, I didn't want to do another edition of this book. Legitimate questions have been raised about the validity of my participation in this project, questions that I will be only too happy to answer in due course. Unfortunately, there have also been libelous accusations, gross misrepresentations of my character, and threats made against my family. These threats are completely out of line. Contrary to reports, I have not objected to any addition that Source Books has made to the text, asking only for a right to reply. So this is an actual true story, and this author gets involved, and this is the story about how these two people come together and what the outcome is of that. I'm assuming. It's interesting. It's definitely intriguing, especially with that, with the publisher's note. It seems really intense. Let's check the spoiler card and see what's going on. Hell has frozen over and all its occupants have risen to the earthly surface in our December-January creepy crate. Whether you're in the habit of holding a summoning ritual monthly, I see now. You know, these two go together. You can plan your monthly ritual based on your moon calendar and pour the blood into this chalice here. Or you're looking for protection from some of the occult's most dastardly practitioners, right? Is this the evil eye? Maybe. You'll find terrors aplenty in this month's satanic crate. Okay. All right, the theme is coming together a little bit more. I'm really curious about the t-shirt and the patch. So the first thing on the list is the true crime story. Doesn't say anything that we didn't already talk about in the synopsis. This is the true crime book. The book that can be downloaded is actually a Gemma Files book. We will all go down together. Every family has its monsters and some are nothing, but in this book of interconnected short stories, 5 families, occult powers, and twisted ties take center stage. And this is all, okay, this is so cool. They have the QR code here so you can download it. That's nice. The next thing is the Lunar Magnet Calendar. This is where you can plan your needs for the darkest of nights or get the moon's fullest power. Keep some goat's milk on hand for your coffee or tea in this mug, memorializing Baphomet. Travel back to the 90s with this patch proclaiming your support for the West Memphis 3, teenagers controversially convicted of the 1993 murders of 3 boys, caught in the center of the ongoing satanic panic. The teens served 18 years before being released on an Alford plea, all while their supporters protested with this iconic sign. That reminds me, I still want to get Clay Chapman's Whisper Down the Lane, which is also it's a horror book about the satanic panic era. We've all been there, someone else had the cool experience, and you just got the t-shirt. Goody Proctor may have been the one communing with the devil, but you're the one with the sick shirt. I don't know who Goody Proctor is. Oh, The Crucible. I saw the film a really long time ago, but I don't remember the characters at all, and I've never read the book. And then the last thing is the Eye of Horus Lip Balm. Cast a spell of protection against wind chill and curses with our Eye of Horus chapstick. The soothing scent will add to your feeling of security. That was the box for the Creepy Crate for December, January. You know, my favorite thing is the mug. It is awesome. It's big, it's roomy, you know, just so many activities can be done inside here. I also like that there's no text on it. It's just an emblem. The true crime book is, I feel like it's a little outside of the theme of the box, but maybe there are some elements from this particular box, Hell Has Frozen Over, that plays out in here. I think the intro is really interesting. I just hope it's not some kind of like PR stunt, you know, to try and get somebody to be more invested and to read the book and to buy it maybe. I don't know. I feel like really intrigued, but also like really wary at the same time. You know what though? This is probably one hell of a fucking beach read.
Nothing like reading a well-plotted mystery on the beach.
Feeling the heat radiate off the sand and just listening to the waves and reading. I want to do that more than anything. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope everything is going really, really well for you. If you liked this video, please like and comment down below. Subscribe if you'd like to get some more videos from me. Other than that, please take care of yourselves, look out for each other, and I will talk to you next time.